A whole bunch of motherfucking years today. It's your boy Tbezy. You know I'm here with my man Biggs. Got a lot of motherfuckers in here today, so we gonna slide it all the way down. Ladies.
Yes. Yo. Welcome to Social Music Movement. Sister Taleah, President of City Dreams, Coach, and also chair of the Social Music Movement. Yo, we definitely got some fly guests in here today.
Yes,
we do. We got teamwork, B&B Entertainment, you know what I mean, in the house. Higher Learning Painting in the house. Toucan, EA, and my queens. Hold up, I gotta stop with my queens first. Hold up, my bosses.
Yo, he gave me a spell roll up, yo.
Key Money 86. Been with City Dreams for a minute. A lot of people, she been in the cut.
I actually changed my joints, track off.
Yeah, it's track off, kick up. Wow. Yep, sure. She been with us for a minute. Been putting on for the city for a minute. We also got Dana Cowan, new administrator on Team City of Dreams. Right here. Yes. And then we got my guy, Raph. Hey. And when I only know him from the car clubs, I was trying to tell y'all, I know him personally. This my guy. This is my guy. For, I mean, A1 for day one. So we really about, it's definitely a pleasure and an honor for you to be sitting here at Glockware at our radio station. So salute. What's up, Quick?
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Happy for you to be here.
Yep. Facts. Yeah, we about to get busy. We got a
busy week this week.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yo, so wait a minute.
Shit, last week
we was everywhere. Jersey, everywhere. Well, how was everybody weekend?
This week kind of special though. Like it's like a real special week coming up.
Yes, this weekend. Yes.
Booked and busy.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going down.
We was booked and busy this week.
I'm the only one that had an uneventful week. Huh?
No, you was there. We had the summer jam.
At least you had something.
Yes.
At least you had a so
Yeah.
Father, you had a so-called Father's Day. At least you had that.
Right.
Then you had
on so-called.
Then you had to share the Juneteenth day. You know, with everybody else.
Definitely.
But you
We always
got
to share
it.
it.
You know what I mean?
I can't say it was nothing.
Father's Day wasn't shit this year. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
man, my ribs was whamming. I don't know what the fuck you was talking about.
I don't know if it's me or
my Father's Day was popping. You know what I mean? I had some banging ass ribs.
Father's Day, I was doing the fucking work. Like, what the fuck?
That's true. I definitely was on the grill.
How about somebody call you up on Father's Day and ask you, can you do something to fuck for them?
Oh, no. I'm breaking
I don't even know this bitch. Like, real shit.
Shit.
The bitch randomly called me up and said, yo, I usually go to Atlantic City on Father's Day. Can you help me out? Bitch, I don't even know what the pussy look like.
She got a
excuse my language, but that's how I felt.
That's another hour.
Right. I mean, on some real shit. Like, that goes to show you that it's hard out this motherfucker. Like, it's real hard. People just randomly calling people up for some money. Like, what are people doing these days to advance in their businesses or in their pockets or people not wanting to work and shit like that? Like, Biggs is out here working. I'm out here working on top of
track off. You did something positive. Yeah. Y'all put on a Father's Day cookout.
So, actually, it was OSS and VA Riders. They had a Father's Day cookout for like everybody in the community and all the fathers in the city. We was out Diamond Drive. It was actually on Father's Day, and it was pretty lit though. It was definitely pretty lit.
That's good.
That's dope, man. Shout out to everybody.
That was a great thing to do. Like, it was a lot of positive people doing things for Father's Day. It's not just people that was out there asking people for things from the good fathers. The good fathers deserve more than what they be getting. Like, real shit, and I'm standing up for them because I'm one of them. Like, I raised 8 children and more. I raised children before I even had children. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it's about to raise a child.
That part.
And to be there for that child throughout until that child becomes grown. And when you there for that child throughout his whole life, and even when they become grown and you still taking care of them, you're a good father. Mm-hmm. When nobody can say, "Oh, he's a deadbeat." I ain't never been in child support court or anything.
Because you know our people quick to kick you out at 18, 17, 16.
Not that I didn't have problems. I didn't have problems with the woman that. Well, I have two sets of children. One by my wife and one by my other person that I was with. Right. I don't have any problems with the baby's mothers. It's just that I know that my responsibility is to take care of those children. And if everybody took that same course and took care of the children, no matter what you going through with the baby mom, them children don't have nothing to do with that. So we got to learn that we got to put our differences aside when it comes down to the children, because just like the other day, I was driving And I was in the suburbs in Springfield, and I seen an Indian guy, and he had his son, and the train was coming by, and his son wanted to see the train. And this man, you could see the father in this man took his son out there to see the train, was protecting him, showing him, telling him and teaching him to beware of the train. And on the way back, when the train walked by, they were smiling, and they were happy, and you could just see in his face the love he had for his child.
But with our people, what we be doing?
Well, you see that train later, nigga.
Man, fuck that train, nigga. Like,
out of pocket.
Yeah, but you can see, but I mean, it's like, it's not that we don't have that. It's like, you have to be taught that. Yeah. And if you in a different jungle, then it's different shit that you have to adjust to. That man's, he's not in the jungle that we in. He's in the jungle, but not the jungle that we in. And you saw his son's face, and you could see this man's face. You would understand the feeling that I had, because it made me feel like, yeah, I'm feeling the same way, because I done the same thing, and I felt what he was feeling, that this is my child. And he was proud that this was his son, and he was teaching his son something. And that's where it's missing in the homes of a lot of black families. Is nobody teaching inside the home. The streets are teaching the black families. So we have to become a part of our society, a part of what we are. But we don't have to always dip into the crazy parts of it. No, not at all. Just because you're a hustler don't mean that you're a bad person.
Oh, not at all.
It's crazy, because just what.
Okay, so I was taught that by all means necessary, my family got to eat.
You got to get
just
to a dollar.
That man went in that market and took some meat and had to feed his family. He didn't go sell it. He didn't have no intentions on selling it. It was there to feed, and he did it one time. Doesn't make him a bad person. But since that we got a stigma on us that we are, because of what we are and where we come from and what we come in the backgrounds that we come, we be judged by the color of our skin.
Because a lot of people let one characteristic that might have forced somebody to be a certain way at that moment line them up for the whole, that's who you are. Basically, the boy that took the money, that took the food or whatever, he did that. So some people might just define his character as, oh, he's a raunchy ass nigga, or he's a nothing ass nigga, but he was forced to have that characteristic come out of him.
Exactly.
And once that stigma is on you, it's on you.
That's what I'm saying.
But I applaud him for doing what he had to do to feed his family.
Yeah.
Like, by all means necessary, I have to feed my family. So, it's a bad situation.
But the ones that's not going to applaud him is going to be the ones that never had to go through that struggle and never had to be down in that situation.
Or won't step up to the plate to go through that struggle. They'd rather wait for a handout.
Right.
I know grown ass men that, like, you ever hear that joint say you got to bar $20 to the bar. That shit's real. Like,
and the bar just go right by it on
it. But I'm saying the amount of money in these days for $20 for anybody to ask the bar, like, what are you gonna do with that fucking $20?
It's $1.
Like my 2-year-old son spends $20 fucking dollars.
That ain't even enough on gas.
Like, he goes to the store, $20 is fucking going, and he looking for 40 more. Like, so the bar $20 is like, what can I gain from you by loaning you $20? Like, what is it benefiting me? It's only going to benefit you. So that when I need $100, I can't come to you because all you got is $20. So I need to. A lot of us stick around and stay in the stages and stay around the people that we don't really need to be around.
Right.
And we need to upgrade ourselves. Every day in life, you really have to upgrade yourself. You might be comfortable because, you're the man or you're the person around there and everybody looking up to you. But sooner or later, they're going to be looking down on you because you stuck around there so long that you became one of them and you didn't even see it.
One thing I had to learn is you had to sometimes be uncomfortable to be more successful, or be uncomfortable to get to the next stage.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's scary for people to come, like you said, out of their comfort zone.
I feel like
not sometimes, all the time.
I feel like if you're comfortable, you ain't even there.
They stay stuck.
If you comfortable, you're not even there. Because every time I move up to a different level or move up, I'm very uncomfortable, and I'm trying to just get up into that flow of how things go, how things are going to work. You know what I mean? Because I'm on something different now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you got people that already know what's going on, and they really don't.
Took, send me that link.
They don't have a clue. They only searching. They only looking. They trying to find. You know what I mean? You just got to get out here and do what you got to do in these days and times. Like, it's hard out here for all people, not just people with money, not people that's just broke. And
everybody. Right
now, the whole country is hurting.
Yeah.
The whole country's hurting.
Yeah.
And I say that because I haven't worked a job in I can't even tell you how long it's been. Like I always had my own business. I always had a steady income. I always been able to pay the bills. And I've always been able to go on vacation whenever I want, to do what I want. This year to go on vacation, shit, I had to go start working. Right. You know what I mean? I got daughters, I got little ones. And the little ones, when I already said that I was doing a vacation, they would say, oh, well, we're going to Florida.
I got a flavor on
is Disney in there?
Got a flavor on it.
You know how much Disney costs? Disney is $283 per person for a 2-day pass. And I'm taking 2 of them and plus me, you know what I mean? So, I mean, we're going to eat and all that, but I'm saying, they expecting that. You feel me? And you can't take something away from a child.
Yeah, you can't take that experience.
When I was small, we went on trips. Where we went down south. We went to Florida. We went to Donny Park, Great Adventure. Mm-hmm. But a lot of children are not getting this unless they have a block doing it.
You know what's one of the problems, Biggs?
What about the
family?
They
stopped doing it.
You know, one of the problems, Biggs, we be bougie as shit, man. We be trying to get sweets and shit. Our moms and them, they used to take us to the roadway inn.
Listen.
And shit,
what you speaking on the block parties?
We definitely,
on the
you know what I'm talking about.
They're not doing no more?
We be trying to get the Airbnb with the motherfucking pool and shit. You know what I mean? We be trying to get the motherfucking, the house with the balcony, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's talking about Key was talking about how the block, the certain things what we had in the community back in the day, all gone.
Nobody want to be a block captain.
Paramount Park at the Plateau, when they used to come out, they used to have music events where everybody would come out and it was safe. And I remember Jazzy Jeff used to come out there all the time. I remember when just a multitude of people. Every block party had a theme or something, or people would come out. The families would come out,
and we would draw artwork on the wall. That's when all that stuff started.
They would dance in the street. See what I'm saying? And the children would come out all day, barbecue, like the community.
It was a block thing.
The community don't even know each other because people don't even come out their house to even find out who their neighbors are.
There's too much competition. It's too much competition that shouldn't be there.
Same thing at home. You could be in the house with a person that you knew all your life, but now that we got all this technology, you don't even know them anymore. I have cousins and family members who I don't even know anymore because we don't communicate because it's so easier for them to text me. Easier than to go to Facebook, easier to DM me, easier to go on.
It's kind of like you know everybody's life through that social media. You done been on vacation with them.
Nobody really wants to really interact with you because they see you all the time on social media, and that's bad because
I know I'm on your social media.
The real structure of a family and the real structure of the feeling of a real person is way different from.
It's crazy because
it's like when you say pray for me, and the first thing they do is put up the prayer hands. What about come over and pray with me?
And you gotta think about what some of them emojis mean.
You know what I'm saying? What about come over and really pray with me? If you say, "Oh, I got you," I'm praying with you. You ain't never prayed, not one. You just boop boop boop.
Or they'll say, "Prayers up, prayers up for you."
That's
prayers up for you.
But the technology, people don't really understand. I mean, I love technology, but it is fucked up the family structure. It's fucking up the structure of how we communicate with each other and how our relations with each other are now.
Right.
Because it's more easier for me to go cuss you out on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Instead of coming to your face and like a man or a woman, and let's have a talk about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I do it sometimes too. I'm guilty of it myself. We're all guilty of it, but sometimes we have to have some control over ourselves. And I'm so into posting that the way I vent, I really go on Facebook and whatever is going on. It might not have nothing to do with the people that's going to respond to my post that I'm about to post. Right. I'm venting about something that don't have nothing to do with these people. But as soon as the posts go up, why am I talking about them? And I swear it don't have nothing to do with them.
But the guilt
I'm like this.
I was just going to ask that.
Right.
Do you feel like it's guilt?
Yes.
There you go. So I'm like
most
this.
Most of the time, like 90% of the time.
If it had nothing to do with you and your feet got stepped on, then you must have been guilty about it. That's how I look at it. talking.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
If it don't apply, let it fly.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's simple as that.
Like, you're not the only person that goes through shit every day or has a problem every day. People don't understand. Like, I'm a business owner, and any business owner know that you have the responsibility of keeping your business open and making sure your business runs.
Right.
100%.
Anything that goes on in that business, you're responsible for. So if the lights go off, the doors get shut, and the business get closed down, and nobody else got no work or nothing like that, who is the first person they pointing at?
The owner.
The owner.
And I know that off firsthand. I took a break last week. My niggas was like, yo, bro, like, what's up? Is we working this week? I'm like, oh, damn, I forgot y'all.
So,
I got you, bro.
by
We
saying
on
that-
deck. Let's go. I'm back.
But by saying that, while you was off that week, they should have been doing something
proactive.
Yeah.
proactively
They
do
is,
something
you know
to
what I
make
mean?
the business without you telling them what to
Right.
No, they is, but if I don't say go,
Yeah.
the
You
doors
guys
is
know
locked.
it's a
If I ain't there to let them in.
It's really a blessing because creatively we're all artistic, and we can collectively come together through the city of dreams and give back
In fact,
and fight for all those causes that you just mentioned.
Yeah, we do.
Where it's empty in the home, we try to fill that void. You know, where that kid might not have that parental, you know what I mean, or that girl might not have that. How do I put on a tampon or that moment?
Right.
You know,
They
that,
don't know.
that
Nobody's
moment.
teaching them.
I
Nobody's
came home
but
with a shirt
personally,
behind me.
I personally-
at home when I was
Trying to
embarrassed,
figure it
like,
out.
shit.
Now they go Google it or some shit
But
like
I
that. That's
had
the next
that.
plan. You know what I mean?
had
Google
that.
everything.
It's a lot of our girls that don't have that.
Yeah, I
You know?
Some of them
personally,
need
I personally
talks.
start.
They need talks. A lot of females,
Yeah.
they need
Well,
a sit down.
if you got a
and
mom
talk.
that's not gonna be in the house to head them to like nowadays, the females is not like how our grandma. Like my grandma raised
hell
me.
no.
So my grandmom told me like, listen, you gotta watch. Like you gotta make sure you get
That's the
in
best.
like, and they
That's
don't.
the best.
So
My grandma used to say they
if
used
you
to
got
kinda
a young mom that ain't
Bend
even,
over, baby.
yeah, if you got a young mom that's not even getting checkups herself, she's not checking up on
No.
you either. You understand what I'm saying? So
Boom.
you gotta understand that it is a trickle effect. And even with the guy, like a lot of people say, like I tell my sons, I have all boys. I have no girls.
Wow.
But I do know that I stepped up because I was forced into a position. Sometimes you're forced to be the mother and the father. And I said that because my 18-year-old, I have an 18-year-old that'll be 19 in August. And his dad got killed last December, 5 days
sorry to
before
hear
Christmas.
that.
Thank you. And I was forced to be, now I have to be his dad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes we're forced
Yeah.
by, way of nature. So now I always tell my son, I cannot ever teach you how to be a man because I'm not a man. But I could teach you how to be the best man you're going
Right.
to be.
Us black women
I
are
was just
so
about to
strong.
say. I was just about to
Us
say.
black women.
Sister,
Yes.
from
I
a man,
applaud that.
as a man, I was about to say, you don't gotta be the man. You just gotta
No.
be
You
a
just
strong
gotta be a
woman.
strong woman.
That's gonna
Right.
teach him how to be a man. You know what I mean?
And when you're a
my
strong
mom was
woman,
a
they
strong
won't run
woman, and
over
that's
you.
what taught me how to be a man.
Because
know
when
what
you
I
got
mean?
a strong woman, you don't have to have a man there to have control
At all.
Because I know a lot of women will have to call a man just to control their
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
We don't
And
want to
that
do
shit
it, but
fly
we'll
at all.
do it.
Like,
Yeah.
my grandma didn't have to call nobody. She whipped ass. Like
Listen.
she took care of business.
And everybody-
Mom took care of business. She didn't have to call no
I think
damn
we're
body.
we all come from that era.
Well,
the spanking era.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but today, like you
Yeah.
said, we got laws
yeah,
out
but
there
the
in
thing,
place.
I'm about to
Spare
say,
the
because
rod.
my grandma that
That's it.
spanked me, you telling my son, telling me, don't you put your hands up. I'm like, yo, you
It's-
stopped the
it's a different
ball
day
in
and
me.
age.
What?
Listen, anybody
All
tell
right.
me to come,
Just
I
talk to
can't
him.
touch
You ain't
my
talk to
kids.
me.
You come get my kids and take them right on out of here.
Yes.
Discipline them with you.
You'll
However
send
you
them,
want
you'll
to.
send them the fuck, but you'll send them back.
Right, period.
Yo,
You'll
this,
send mine back, and mine's is out of pocket, boy. They only
Yeah,
one can
but
control
sometimes
me.
strength comes from like life expectancy. Like I never knew I was going to be as strong as I was.
You learn.
Before 2018, like all right, 2018. I'm gonna tell y'all a brief story. 2018, I lost my son. He was 10 years old. He drowned. Right.
Sorry to hear about that.
So my youngest son now, that's 4. He was only 2 months old. So I was going through postpartum and mourning at the same
through a
time,
lot.
right? So I'm sitting here like, how am I gonna get through this? I swear I was gonna lose it, right? I never went to no therapy, no nothing. A month later, I had a stroke. So I'm still trying to get through it or whatever. Okay, fast forward. Last year of 21, my oldest son, my 18-year-old son, got stabbed in his main artery by a security guard down Penn's Landing. Well, just riding his bike because he's into the bike life. He be with Bike Life Rex and all that. So he stabbed him, a grown man, late 30s, early 40s. My son was only 17. He almost didn't make it to see his 18th birthday. He was in surgery for 8 hours. Had to get 2 blood transfusions. So on the day of my son that passed away birthday, I'm at the foot of my oldest son bed waiting for him to wake up off the ventilator. You understand what I'm saying? And to this day, I'm still moving. I'm still trucking and driving. These days, I don't even want to get out of my bed. I don't even want to, but I got to keep going because I got to be an example that it can be done. Yeah. It can happen. You can keep striving. And my son, as a result, it makes him stronger. Like neither. It's kind of a
and you're a strong-willed person just by what you said. You can lay there and you'll be in the bed and you don't want to get up.
I don't want to do that.
Your body hurts, your mind hurt, but you push yourself up to go because you have a responsibility that has to be taken care of, and that's what makes you strong.
Yeah, but
you're not gonna let nothing stop.
But not even just that. I was confused because I'm like, dang. So, because when my son passed, my oldest was just starting his 9th grade year in high school. So I'm like, dang. And my biggest fear was him failing because he was so depressed. He was depressed. Like the school was trying to work with him. We was trying to do therapy. I'm trying to get me together, get me in the right headspace. So I'm like, dang, man, I can't fail. All I want him to do is finish school. 4 years later, my son just finished Alany High School. He just graduated, just went on his prom. Now we trying to see where he's trying to go because when he got stabbed, before he got stabbed, he was gonna go to the National Guards. And he's like, Mom, we had it all mapped out. I'm gonna go to the National Guard. We're gonna go to school through there. When he got stabbed, now physically he cannot go there. So now we like, well, what are you gonna do now? Now you're out of school, and we at this point, and he like, it's coming as it going. Now he about to go on tour with DJ Crazy and Bike Like Rex or whatever. He did a couple commercials, but that's not where you sanctify that. So I told him, why don't you just go to a vocational school to get something.
Absolutely. Get a trade under your belt.
Just something so you can always fall back on it. Because this entertainment, these bikes, all that's not going to always be there. You need something under your belt. I got multiple certifications under my belt. You know what I'm saying? That all came through just being, and I attribute them being a single mom and being a motivated mom. Like my kids motivated me. I'm never going to say I'm the mother of the year.
No, but I applaud you for that.
Like the mother of the year to me. I was just sound like mother of the year to me.
A lot of moms don't get the proper moms. They really don't get the credit.
Yeah, you're right, but you know what? I started at one point in time. I had to question my motherhood because see, my second son that passed away, he was the problem child. Like he got kicked out of school, got sent to Crossroads and stuff, right? So it was at one point in time they was both going to the same school, Alany Elementary, to the point where the teachers was like they didn't even know my sons had the same mother because one was just like grounded. And the other one was like, he's like the principal where everybody trying to get them together.
Why do you feel like that was? It was such a difference.
A difference, and they both was Leos. And I had to question myself, and when I questioned myself, they told me, they said, you doing something right, because look how Jason is. It was just the fact that, I said it to say, you could do everything right. You could do whatever you call yourself doing right as a parent. Your kids always got all you could do is try to steer them the right way. And I was steering them both the right way, but the one was on his own path. Like he just was destined to go his own path. And he didn't make it to keep going, but he was one of those. And I said it to let your kids be individuals that they are. I had to let them be. I couldn't expect for my second son to be as good as my oldest son was. And that's what I was. Being a new mom, you like, dang, why you not like him? He was so easy. You cannot expect the one kid to be like the other kid. You cannot. You got to let them be their own way.
That's a fact.
All the kids are individual.
All of them are individuals. All of them are going to have their own mind. Absolutely. All of them are going to do whatever they want to do, no matter what you teach them. They're going to go the way that they feel as though that they feel like that they have to go.
You got to support them the right way, though.
Just like I have a son. I taught him and told him about the system, and he knows I've been in the system. He saw everything I went through when I was in the system. Right. So if I did all that for you, why would you try to go there and
repeat it?
So he wrote me a letter. He says, Dad, I appreciate everything that you done for me. He said you was a good man. You taught me everything that was right.
Now that's
and he
when
said,
you know your parenting has worked.
Everything that you taught me was right. Everything I seen in here, you didn't tell me.
That's when you know it worked.
He said, I appreciate everything that you done, and when I come home, I'm gonna make a better man of myself, and I'm gonna do what I have to do to never come back to this
bomb.com.
And I believe him. You know what I mean? And you, like you said, and my other son, he's been in and out doing the same thing, and he don't have no mind to call me and say nothing like that. He'll call me and say, Dad, you got a few dollars you can send me so I can make a move.
That's what you was talking about. One is,
you know what I mean? But my other one, before he make a move, he'll send some money home from where he's at. Money will come, birthday presents and all that. But my other one, Dad can take you, but he'll take money from you, take money from everybody.
Some is more self-sufficient than the others.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to spend, and I tell people, some kids require a little bit more patience, a little bit more time, a little bit more attention. You got the one son that he can soar. You show him one time, they soaring. You got the other one, you got to keep holding it, or you might hold their hand a little bit longer. But that's part of letting your kids, and you just got to adapt. But when you have to, I feel like it's a test, and I'm so proud to have been chosen. I don't know what religion nobody is, but I feel like God chose me to be a mother. Because I said you have to be some type of strong woman to raise three. I call them kings. I was raising 3 kings, and then 2 of them was Leos. So somebody asked me, well, how does it feel to raise 2 Leos? And I said, I feel like I'm raising lions in the jungle, literally, because they was both competing.
We are in the jungle.
Yeah, and they was both.
You did a hell of a job, and you're still doing a hell of a job.
And you are. And your son is so talented.
You're one hell of
I can't wait to see him perform again. He's he's very talented.
Shout out to Blickstar J, Bike Life Rights.
Yes, he performed at the Summer Jam over the weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I just instilled that in him to now he's giving back to the community. Now, like, it's like ever since his little brother passed, he do little stuff for like summer camps. He take little kids under his wings, like, you know what I'm saying? He get an attachment to kids now because he lost his brother. He's like real close to my.
And he's mimicking his queen.
Yeah, and it's like this.
We're the ones who produce.
You have to. Men. Like I said, again, I'm not showing him how to be a man because I'm not a man, but I'm showing him how to be the best man.
The best.
He can be in this world that we in.
As long as he's doing that.
And you can definitely tell he's raised by a good queen.
Because a lot of us have expectations in people and the things that we raise, like the children. We have a lot of expectations in our children.
Yeah.
But sometimes that expectation fails us. Like, we want them to be this, but they want to be something else.
But at least you introduced it to them.
So we had to prepare ourselves because they're going to go their own path. Like, we went our own paths. How many times have our parents wanted us to be something and we wanted to be something different than what they wanted us to be?
Hell yeah, my mom.
Everybody has our own energy, and our energy takes us to where we are supposed to be.
My mom wanted me to work at
sometimes it takes us where we not supposed to be.
Some of the parents just want you out.
I know I wanted mine out.
But I'm sure it was no lack of love.
That's one thing I about to say. Training.
You turned 18.
Listen.
And my son about to be 19 and he's still home
around here, baby.
My daughter graduated when she's 17 and she's 23 now. She has 3 children. She has a house of her own. She's doing great. She don't ask me for nothing.
That's what's up. Big up to that.
Shout out.
Yes,
I don't got no horn and shit.
But we need a couple of applauses in this show. We missed a couple. But shout out to all the queens and all the good mothers out there.
Yes.
And we can't forget about the dads. I'm gonna tell you, right? I have 3 male friends that I could say that I know personally that they're single dads. And when I say single dad, I don't mean drop them kids off on the weekends to the mom. When I say the mom is not involved at all, and I'm telling you, they holding it down as if they was a woman.
I just met one when I was with you the other day. I want to give him a shout out. Casino.
He's a single father with 3 kids. You know, even though his mom helped him, but he's basically taking care of his mom. And I feel like
kids.
Those type of men don't get enough praise. You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to Casino.
They don't even get the resources.
He ain't a dad, he a father.
Right, real rap.
They don't even get the good gifts.
No.
Right, we get socks.
You tired of ties and socks, my man?
I don't want none of that shit, y'all got. Real
draws
shit.
with our girl name
on Mother's Day. If any mother put up a cash app, right?
That shit gonna be booming.
That shit gonna be popping like a motherfucker. Father put up a cash app. You got crickets like a motherfucker.
That ass nigga over here begging.
Look, my cash app is still up. If anybody want to put $1 at anything, this will make me feel good. I appreciate it because I ain't get shit.
He hustling.
I ain't even get a Father's Day gift. I got 8 children. I ain't get a goddamn Father's Day.
I know Biggs don't give a fuck. He gonna let you know.
How the fuck I get the kids on Father's Day?
Well, that's the thing I thought.
I did see it. Listen, Biggs, when I seen them running around and shit, I thought they was like,
not when you got your kids all the time. I was with my son. He waited until I leave and texted me Happy Father's Day. I'm like,
I mean, they're applying for me because I had my kids 24/7.
Listen,
I had them on Father's Day, Mother's Day.
I had them on Mother's Day and Father's Day. I called them out. I said, listen, I'm gonna take the kids for you on Mother's Day. I was saying, damn, well, Father's Day, maybe she do the same damn.
No, they thought that was the gift. Let's take them to see Grandpa. I mean, let's take them over to see Papa.
I thought she was saying, oh no, you know Father's Day is coming. when I say, I'm gonna come get the kids because we had something on the 18th. So Father's Day was the next day. So I was like, well, I'm gonna keep the kids and bring them home Monday. She ain't say, well, Father's Day is Sunday. You want to come just keep them on the 18th, and I'll come get them on Father's Day. So none of that happened. I had the kids all that time, and then they usually be ready to go home, right? Monday came.
No,
they was like,
they don't got school, Papa. Ain't no school.
I said, y'all ready to go home? They didn't know. We want to stay with you. I was like, I gotta go to work.
No, because y'all let them do whatever, and then y'all send them back home monsters.
No, my kids usually ready to
But
go
spoil
home.
them for the weekend? For what?
Let them do whatever they want to do.
2 days.
They come home to some rules. It's rules and it's rules to this. And it's like, bro, you act like it wasn't no rules for 2 days.
Oh, I got rules. I got plenty of rules in my house.
He said plenty of rules.
I think I'm the opposite. Like I got no rules.
And
it's only because my son is 30 and I don't have any issues with it.
You know what?
My son 11.
In the event my son gets suspended for school, I'm like, yo, you got some days off. What we doing? You know what I mean?
Look, we going for a ride down the drive.
That teacher must have been tripping. We out here.
When they come, I lay all the rules. They already know the rules.
See?
But when they doing something, and I say, y'all already know what's going on, they be like, come on, Daddy, calm down. We boss babies. And I be like, boss babies.
Minute.
I be like, yeah, y'all boss babies, but I'm the boss.
That part.
So, like with me, they get best of both worlds because I'm sitting there, I'm the general. I sit there, you got in trouble, you go to school, I put the, the smack down on them. Right. Then probably like by the end of the night or next day, I'm like, all right, well, since you is suspended,
we're gonna come back.
We're gonna make this more productive. Oh, absolutely, but
right, y'all, we about to get into the music part of the social music movement podcast. Y'all already know Pooh G's on the motherfucking table. Jeez.
That was lit. That was definitely lit.
Hold up, y'all know I gotta check shit. Oh shit. Damn.
What's wrong?
That was a good check, like not like funny, but my phone. Is it still on? Hello.
Yo. Mine's is still on.
Yeah, I guess we still on.
Oh no, I wanted to finish your story and then we gonna go to John. By the time the story done, we be right. No, what you were saying. Since it's on, I don't know what happened.
Oh shit. So no, I said with my kids, they get the best of both worlds because at the beginning I'm confused.
It was still on, so I said.
Black magic is voodoo. Cop a crib in Aruba, still watch for intruders. Because they sicker when you cooler, watch how I'm moving. Take my daughter to school with the Ruger, they tough for computers. Play the block on the scooters, move 20 bundles in 20 minutes. Order Buddha, a blessing I'm living. God gave us tunnel vision, been the man in my city. What the hell is they riffing? I'm sexing the different. Throw that back in the rhythm. Throw my mics back on and get right back to business. Corners be calling me. It seemed like the killer's on me. Been that way since like Cooley High Harmony. Boys to men. I get my paper then blend. With my brother Tbezy, West P to the ends. We the reason Philly back in the race again. Lyrics still matter, player. Time to tell them again. The son in the wordsmith. And this for my whole clique. The ones that don't miss. Sip on the whole fifth. Hit a lick, take a chick on a 5-day trip. Master Jazz on the track, baby bop, this is it. This is it, walk right before that PHI. This is lit, Piece under the 215.
It's a hit, yup, DJs turn it up high. It's time to prove to them hip-hop is still alive.
This is it, walk right before that PHI. This is lit, Piece under the 215.
It's a hit, yup, DJs turn it up high. It's time to prove to them hip-hop is still alive. Just another day up at the office, hip-hop at its purest. Talking native, talking rockets, they ask so we bought it. No hassle classics recorded. The truth being you can have an impact on the market. Message the posers, never let the devil control us. They sketchy with motives. But we keep a heavy focus, consistent, persistent, until we get richer than Nixon. Ducking opposition won't get me mixed up in the system. Clean the breeze, smelling like that D&G and Creed. Number one's up on my feet, comfortable as I can be. I'm from WEST, X around by King Peace. I'm a Spartan baller like Mateen Cleaves. Since a teen, I had supreme schemes while they hating, commentating. A bunch of mean jeans from the sideline. Success or nothing, that's the guideline. For 21, we going prime time, huh?
This is it, walk right before that PHI. This is lit, Del Peace under the 215.
It's a hit, yeah, DJs turn it up high. It's time to prove to them hip-hop is still alive.
This is it, walk right before that PHI. This is lit, Del Peace under the 215.
It's a hit, yeah, DJs turn it up high. It's time to prove to them hip-hop is still alive.
The PHI, we ain't buzzing in they lie. Since most wanted, John Chaney or AI. Contact my booking, bring the soul like what you cooking. The type of crook that shut you down while everybody's looking.
Got the data shookin', no slowing down, it's constant pushing. From M Block to Woodland, known for selling guys like Brooklyn. Major fact, A1 credit, the game intact. They might not like us, but they can never say we whack.
Pants still sagging, paper got my mink dragging. Different tax bracket, got the pump for you asthmatics. We with all the static. But you dudes never had it truly yours. See the whole board like it's panoramic.
They can't stand it, gotta know we true to this profession. Ride to the death like a funeral procession. The Son and King Bees, who was you expecting? Turn it up high, this type of music is a blessing.
This is it, walk right before that PHI. This is lit, Del Peace under the 215.
It's a hit, yeah, DJs turn it up high. It's time to prove to them hip-hop is still alive.
This is Yo Free. This is my shit, big bro. Still is. Ace the Chemist. AFTA. Hey, yo. I brought Miss A. S-O-M-A-U-A. Freestyle. Mama worked 2 jobs just to keep us too fly. Pops did his thing on the side, ever told us lies. In the streets chasing my cuz, wanted to beat them niggas. Now they both long gone and I miss them niggas. If it wasn't for my sister, would I wrote these flows? Daddy came to the play, she put me on to the pros. Yo, MTV raps and that was VHS. Now I'm in my notepad like I know I'm next. Me leave thematic, blowing smoke all night. Going through the hard times, but I'ma make it alright. And yeah, we so dope too. I ain't trying to fraud. In front of Miss Dolly's, we getting handcuffed by the law. Manufacturing, distributing, and attempt to deliver it. Whole jail laughing at me. Silly D came home and I got more beats from Z's. He produced some DMX, he seen something in me. Shout out with sipping with Sam, the fam introduced us. Who would've knew? Me Almighty Freezer in the future. Can't forget Cav, yo, King is a classic. Walked me in the EQ, came out with my masters. My brother for life, forever we ride. I was on tour getting checks for BMI. But where was I? Oh yeah, the love of my life. Move the bed, Lil Jordy, you're my beautiful wife. See, you don't know how many times y'all have saved my life. And for that,
the life is trifling. Some might get indicted. The night shift, niggas up the block was trying to cut dick. Knowing we ain't play that, we gon' make them hate that. Soon as them niggas lookin' relaxed, we gon' spray that. Never shit when you sleep, but sleep where the weight's at. They'll kick the door and leave you laying with it safe at. The life is trifling. Some might get indicted. The night shift, niggas up the block was trying to cut dick. Knowing we ain't play that, we gon' make them hate that. Soon as them niggas lookin' relaxed, we gon' spray that. Never shit when you sleep, but sleep where the weight's at. They'll kick the door and leave you laying with it safe at. Uptown niggas known to do the best juxes. Had to play it down north, though we did the best cooking. I've been thinking about changing my mind. Though when the drought gets real, you gotta change your line. I got some B-more guys, show they strip through a dime. Big Meech and ATL making it rain in the grind. Tell the judge we too sturdy, baby, give us the time. We knew the outcome when we signed up, life in the times. I knew. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical. I got the city hysterical. I got the streets hysterical. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical. Give me something radical. You know my flow too radical. I got the city hysterical. I got the streets hysterical.
Thirsty about it, you heard me.
215 in. You can tell how I'm leaning. Get pop, nobody seen it.
Thirsty about it, you heard me.
215 in. You can tell how I'm leaning. Up top and I mean it.
Thirsty about it, you heard me.
215 in. I'm the son and I mean it. I'm the one cause they need it. The Philly body. And we them back block runners. Can't stop, we won't stop, we young gunners. What you want from us, better take it in blood. Make us come steak, extra mayo, and don't forget the SBK. Course is drawn, Philly boy, the force is with me, my boss is with me, and you don't want no problem with us. Got what it takes to rock the mic right, my flow, my dough right. They mad, that's all right. Can do this all night, tell them spin this joint. Philly soul brother number one, I'm in this joint, and I got what it takes to rep the streets right, to shine like street lights. She grinding it right, we sliding 2 nights. You wanna be my joint? Got a Thanksgiving turkey, might eat that joint, please. Don't sweat the technique. If they ever wanna beat, the tech is in reach. South P to Northeast, I'm the underground king to hand me my trophy. Boy, please, far as uptown go, should've told them. Dudes had a run, but they just ain't son. Hey, yo, the bars hit different, my chick drip different. They rap about them things we done, we live with it, big difference. Plus, I don't do much, spark a Dutch, stand taller, we fold you up. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Ain't a place around the globe get cold as us, they know what's up. Now that I gave you the tips, go home, practice it quick. Find yourself in some big boy ish. Hey, yo, Broad Street bullies, South Street shooters. One phone call and get you parked like a Uber. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rep Philly though. I rep Philly though. I rep Philly though. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rep Philly though. Really though, tell the DJs better play it in the stereo. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical, right? I got the streets hysterical. I rep Philly though. I rep Philly though. Dirty South, Midwest, West Coast, they feel me though. Ain't no place like home, I rep Philly though. Really though, tell the DJs better play it in the stereo. Give me something radical, radical. You know my flow too radical, radical. I got the city hysterical, right? I got the streets hysterical.
About it, you heard me.
215 it. You can tell how I'm leaning. Get pop, nobody seen it.
But I rap Philly though.
The Philly Bonus remix, 215 it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we back.
It's your boy CBZ.
Check.
Got Biggs in here.
Yeah, man, we in the building. CEO Biggs.
Just saying. Yeah,
and we got Pooh G's in the building. Sister Taleah over there. Got my man Toucan in the back taking care of things. You know what I mean? He always in the building holding it down for us. So what's up, Tim? What's the deal, man? Like,
nothing, man. Sister Taleah was like,
yeah, we had to go to
she was like, you better get here, nigga. You better get here.
Nigga.
Look, not today. I told her, I was like, bro, not today. I'm trying to cut checks.
Not today. I need to know what my check is.
Yes.
Yeah, we here. So we are here.
I'm tight.
What do they say?
Yes.
When you ask you, are you on a job? You say present. I have the phone. No, I got all my proof. I was present. Look at that shit over there. You see Biggs? I'm here today at work.
For sure. Millsy.
That part.
Did the damn thing on Friday night. Yo, he was getting.
Yeah, I'm getting. Sure I went.
All you hear is my loud mouth. I'm like, yeah, Millsy.
Is it cool, bro? I just grabbed your shit like it. You know, I owned it.
It's here.
That's how we roll, though.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. But sis come over here with the laptop.
Look, I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all thought I was playing.
Like,
so actually, I need my guy. I need my guy Raph to come over here because he's the superstar. He's the superstar.
Yeah, Raph.
Like, he's over here quiet. He's not talking. And it's all about him and Kay.
Listen, he's a fucking superstar to me when he said, "I'm a fundraiser. I'm not a dope dealer." Hey, That part right there, man.
Yes, I need to switch up. I'm gonna take your rightful place.
You know what? It's not illegal.
And let's talk about what's going on Sunday. What's going on? That's what I want to talk about.
I want to say this first. It is not illegal to give away weed.
Absolutely.
But it is illegal to sell it.
Absolutely.
That part.
So you need to know your laws when you're out here doing shit. So anybody ask them, the first thing the police ask you, what did you do? Oh, I just sold them a dime. You going to jail.
Facts.
You need to say that. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to tell you right now. I gave him some marijuana because he was in need. He was very indigent of getting it from the people on the streets. So I just, had my personal resources.
There you go.
I just gave him some.
He had a headache.
And then they're going to they can't do nothing unless you go. Like real rap. They better. Because I need to find out where did they get the sound from.
Hold up. First of all, they charged me $1.25 for all
This shit got my name on it.
Hold up real quick.
Yeah,
So I'm legit, man. I ain't y'all here. This shit got my name on it. I can give it to whoever I want
to. Exactly. Now, when they get it, I don't know what the fuck is up with their situation. But
absolutely.
You got your shit, your name on it. I'm gonna get me a strain, my own strain.
What you gonna call that shit?
It's gonna be the ooh wee ooh. It's gonna be the ooh wee ooh.
I need some of that.
It's gonna be the ooh wee ooh. I had a strain one time. I don't think they make this shit no more. But by the time it got back to me, they was waking me up the smoke, and I thought I had already was still smoking. Like the fuck. I never passed it. Somebody had to take it from me because I was knocked the fuck out while I was smoking, and they woke me up. They passed me this shit.
Come catch you, got catch.
Yeah, to put me the fuck back to sleep and shit. I was like, damn. Everybody, we had to wake everybody up. That shit was some good shit. And it came in buckets. You know what I mean? It didn't come like it come today.
Buckets?
It came in white 5-gallon buckets.
Jeez.
And it was sealed. They had
white
sealed.
5-gallon buckets. See, I'm a painter, yo.
Like,
so a 5-gallon bucket is big.
There's no way to stop a
was it in the bag or it was just all out?
A trafficker can get anything, any fucking where. Like, it's no way to stop it. And then not only that, the war on drugs is a two-sided coin. Like, it's people fighting it and they fucking getting money from fucking doing it too. So, I mean, it's money on both sides. They double dipping, but both sides is double fucking dipping.
Bring it in, then I'm gonna lock you up.
Yeah, man. Just like, I mean, people don't really understand. When they look at the world, they don't look at it right. You want to know why? Because they blinded by social media and internet. If you really look at the crisis is what's going on in Philadelphia and shit, like, let me just say this. If you running a gang in any hood or any neighborhood, or even if you hustle in the neighborhood and somebody come and shoot your fucking neighborhood up and you don't fucking know who did it, what kind of fucking gangster are you?
Right.
Real shit.
That you can't.
But hold on, this is not only. Yeah, there you go. But that's not only in this one neighborhood. This is every fucking neighborhood around. It don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that it's not the people from the neighborhood. It's somebody out here putting this motherfucking shit. Or we got a mass murderer out here.
I feel like it's different times. I feel like back in the day, you know who did it. You know what I mean? Simply because the thug niggas was killing the thug niggas. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so on and so forth. Now, you got everybody with a gun shooting anybody.
But that goes to show how strong your neighborhood is, because back in the day, you wouldn't come in the hood with none of that bullshit. You wasn't allowed to.
Right.
We knew who came in the neighborhoods and who was doing what. We knew if you had a strap and if you came in our hood wrong, you got dealt with. So you didn't cause no commotion in our neighborhoods. You feel what I'm saying? But today, you could just walk like the 72-year-old man who got shot and killed the other day. Just doing his same routine. He was going out to exercise. Somebody walked up to him and shot him in the head. That man, they meant to do that shit. It's like a fucking game out here today. Why would the fuck you go shoot a 72-year-old grandfather in the fucking head? You meant to kill this man. And how many other people have you read or heard about in the news that somebody's randomly running up? They don't even know why. They not even robbing the people, shooting them, killing them. It's y'all don't see this going on in our city.
Yeah, man, you know we out
in our city. It's not something that's coming from the people in the neighborhood. No. It's somebody out here getting $1 to do this, bro. It's designed like they say the laws is lack, right? So now we got to strengthen the laws. You see, we got to think in advance. If the laws is lax and the people behind the doors think that we need to tighten them up, and now the laws are like the weed, they can't lock us up for weed no more. So now they got to fucking do something. The laws is too lax, so we got to tighten them up. So we got to make all this crime up. So now we got all this crime, we got to tighten the laws back up. Nobody's seeing that part. Real rap. When we get to talking about real shit, talk about that part. People will pay to cause chaos. Real shit. If you got the money to have somebody killed, you can have it done.
You can have somebody killed.
Exactly. So what makes you think that if I got a couple $1 billion and it take me $1 million just to fucking cause chaos to get what I want done, I won't do it.
Well, that's been
done
going
forever.
on forever. You know what I mean?
But people are being eyes are being closed to it because they won't let them see
eyes,
it.
absolutely.
Because they got all this other shit in the way for them not to see it. See, people not wanting to open their eyes up to really look into the future of where they going at or what the future is for, especially if you got a child, you need to be aware of the times and what's really going on. Right. You can't let your child be stupid and unaware of the situation. If that's how you feel and that's what you believe, hey, God don't give you common sense for nothing. Mm-hmm. That's common sense. Nobody's coming in your neighborhood just from out of the blue and shooting somebody and running away and getting away and all the cameras and don't nobody know who the fuck did it.
That's my thing. It's
all the cameras broken every hood all of a sudden.
And then when you do get
hold on.
That shit is crazy.
Drop a fucking iPhone or go steal a car battery or do some petty crime shit and they going right to the cameras and they going to find every fucking thing. They got cameras that can look through your fucking house and see what the fuck you doing. They got technology. They got all kind of shit that they can use to find. They got shit that they can look through the air, facial, and find out where you at. They know where you at by your phone.
Facts.
Real rap. So you can't tell me if they don't want to, if they looking for a motherfucker, they ain't gonna find them. That's bullshit.
That facial recognition shit is simple. You can click on a picture in your phone of one of your kids and find every picture with your child in it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the technology is there. It's just the desire to benefit from said technology ain't there. Right. You know what I mean? When you see a shooting on camera, that shit grainy. They look like they recorded that shit on a Game Boy. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy, man.
And then they got the ghost guns and all this shit. You can order guns in the mail. Right. It's so easy to. And then I saw somebody show me a video the other day where they said little kids asked him what he wanted to be, and he said, "I want to be a killer."
That's crazy.
Oh, a little
shit.
kid,
yeah, little white boy,
little white boy.
Yeah,
I
saw that.
I want to be a killer.
Yeah, I saw that, John.
You know
that
what I'm
shit was
saying?
crazy.
And then like, if the children only are going to be whatever you put them around. You know what I mean? Like, most of our children want to be like us. Mm. So whatever we do,
they gonna mimic that.
They're gonna mimic that. Right. So where the fuck did the white boy all of a sudden pick that I want to be a killer? He had to be around fuck killer.
Some crazy shit.
Don't go fucking with all these white folks.
Like, what the
Thinking
hell?
they won't kill your ass. Like,
you be dead in the bitch.
White folks been killing people for a long time.
Bury you in their backyard.
And burying and getting away with it right up front. Yo, the CIA can come right here and sweep the whole block right now and get away with it.
Fact.
It was terrorists in there. We all terrorists. The whole block, sweep the whole block, the whole thing, and get away with it.
Was there anybody gonna question it?
Nobody gonna question it. It was terrorists in there. They had an H-bomb. Okay, we don't even know how the fuck an H-bomb works.
We just saved your life by killing these 10 motherfuckers in the building.
Exactly. And they're gonna go with it. They're gonna go with that story, like real shit. Like, this world we live in is crazy, man. Like, we on the boards here, man. We got a lot of shit going on this week, man. Don't forget the Wham this Friday.
Definitely.
The 24th, we got Tbezy and Sister Taleah hosting it. We got some awards we're giving out this week, so make sure y'all come out and give your honors and respects to the people that's getting these awards. Not only that, come out to a great show. It's a no-hate zone. There's going to be some great artists there performing. You know what I mean? It might be some room for Tbezy to do something. I hope I get to see my man perform before I take a little hiatus, man. I'm taking a break until August. So I won't be around in the month of July. So I'll be getting out of here. So I got some family issues and some family things I need to take care of. I mean, that's the thing about life. It's about responsibility, and a lot of us get into the music thing, and then we forget about our family and the people who support us, and then we leave them home, and then we don't leave them with nothing to do, but we all at the shows and shit like that, and then the family home while we on the road, but we forget about the family. So you got to take time out with your family, take care of your health, because if you don't take care of your health, ain't nobody else going to take care of that shit for you, you know what I mean? And then you be looking around for everybody to do shit for you, but here you was running around not doing nothing for nobody else, but doing the shows. You was worried about the shows.
Running that bag up.
Worried about the shows and worried about the hoes. And
now you sitting in the spittle, nobody come see you.
But, you know, that's life, man. You really got to take care of yourself. And like I said, a lot of artists that's into just being a rapper, y'all also need to find another career other than being a rapper and find out what you can do. You know what I'm saying? We got some music already get played or something? Do we got some music already get played? Okay, we got DJ Pooh G's. He can really turn it up a little bit. We're going to take another little break for a few.
That part.
DJ Pooh G's.
/Lou Phil. LENESS. Lou LEW-Phil. PHIL. Make sure you go subscribe. Put these subscribers up, man, so we can monetize the page, man, so we can run these ads, man.
DJ Pooh G's. The fleet DJs, they stay.
Got a credit card, got two things. Red bottle called $2,000. Tell Samuel to call the Pooh Man. Then you see me do the Lou dance with a cougar bitch, her name was Luann. She could tell feather like a toucan. You go wind your hips and do the Lou dance. A militant like you in boot camp. Make your own shit up and do the Lou dance. Ship a grand crew, this the new jam. We out Cancun, we out Sudan. On a private jet, we do the Lou dance. On a private jet, we do the Lou dance. High step and do the Lou dance. Spin move and do the Lou dance. With you can do it, I know you can. Like Titty Boy, I got you fast. Make you feel like a new man. This right here, I spent a few bands. Fuck the check and do the Lou dance. Just let the bitch shake ass for shit. So before you fucking do the Lou dance. Up north, we do the Lou dance. Down south, we do the Lou dance. East or west, we do the Lou dance. So if you can do it, I know you can. From 8 to 80, do the Lou dance. You feeling wavy, do the Lou dance. Trying to make your baby do the Lou dance. Go crazy, do the Lou dance. Don't ask me how to do the Lou dance. You fuck up first, you get 2 chicks. Like a hot dude, can are you get? Too loud crew, Uncle Lou dance. You just mad because you can. OJ the juice man. Baby mama done took the nigga off child support, I do the Lou dance. Hit a lick, I do the Lou dance. Crack a brick, I do the Lou dance. The politics I can't do for him, you got an activist, I do the Lou dance. If you a macho man to go, ooh yeah, it's Lou Phil to say who there. You ain't gotta do it the way Lou do it. Make bottles pop, Happy New Year. Oops, I'm Happy New Year. You don't do it wrong, then who cares? It's Lou gang, my whole crew here. Me, Shy, Molly, and New Head. Then the poop got my eyes too red. We don't call it gas, we say nuclear. You secure the bag and do the Lou dance, there's nothing left to do here. Up north, we do the Lou dance. Down south, we do the Lou dance. East or west, we do the Lou dance. If you can do it, I know you can. From 8 to 80, do the Lou dance. You feeling wavy, do the Lou dance. Trying to make the baby do the Lou dance. Go crazy, do the Lou dance.
Breeze, I got
Math magic, feds tweaking and math addicts. I often spit when I'm speaking, it's called a math habit. Mix the math with the nest, you get the best package. All these rappers doing their best cali, their best average. Math status, the definition of autocratic. Absolute power, that's how I feel with an automatic. An autograph, to sign you rappers, you order caskets. Order ratchets, you giving orders, you ought to have it. I heard him asking what's the measure of a man. It ain't hard to see IG by the measure of my grams. That's a guard with the gut out. My crew is only fam. On the grams, y'all just butt out. Like this for only fans. Killer bees, put the buzz out. Me and my club up in the clubhouse. The bouncer trying to tell me put the butt out. When drag get your drug out, but y'all ain't got a clue. This a drug house. Don't wanna blow a fuse and knock the plug out. Mix it up with the mess and get the best package. Back in the lab, it's a method, cause I'm a scientist. Mix it up with the mess and get the best package. I'm feeling like an adventure with my lines. Mix it up with the mess and get the best package. Back in the lab, it's a method, cause I'm a scientist. Mix it up with the mess and get the best package. I'm feeling like an adventure with my lines. My trigger finger is itching, I got psoriasis. With
side vision is different, there's no denying it. I'm hitting hard as the RZA, rule with an iron fist. Back in the lab with some method, cause I'm a scientist. The next chapter, I'm tapping them with the best rappers. She got me on speed dial, I'm a sex master. When you add Deadpool, that's the X factor. This week I'm doing OT and make my checks fatter. The next snapper, the backbreaker, the bone crusher, the home wrecker, the chin checker, pro hustler. I'm so gutter, I'm sucker free, I'm chrome buster. And the gun so big it'll kill both of us. They making up shit, I'm waking up shit. Since my return, rap crew's been breaking up quick. That's why I bought this mop stick to straighten up with. I'm sick of y'all taking up space with this fuck shit.
Mix the map with the nest and get the best package.
Back in the lab is a method, cause I'm a scientist.
Mix the map with the nest and get the best package.
I'm feeling like an adventure with my alliances.
Mix the map with the nest and get the best package.
Back in the lab is a method, cause I'm a scientist.
Mix the map with the nest and get the best package.
I'm feeling like an adventure with my alliances.
So regiments. No, this shit ain't new to me. I fucked it once, and now brother talking about what he gonna do to me. Now, truthfully, I remove myself when they talk loosely. Right. So I realize, like, fuck it, things ain't what they used to be. I go hard, 100 bands in the go yard. On my way to the Ozark. Opposition with no parts, y'all got her like Stephanie. Why this bitch keep sweating? She ain't had no kids, I think she got a hysterectomy. She count me out and count my pockets, not affecting me. But she don't know I gave my number to her cousin Bethany. Right. Right. Savage. I stay a block away from any crap. Yeah. Raise these entertainers and give me in the attic. My underwear Versace, it go with my Fendi jacket. Yeah. And it naturally handed to my semi-automatic. It ain't never been done like this. I'm excellently drunk Texas. I can't stand a little funky man. My dollars on chunky ass. My dip game is on money man. Niggas acting all funny type. So they be moving in the funny way. At least 50 or 100K, or won't be able to come today. You ain't a pimp if shit running back. I'm thinking that I'm celebrating. Goddamn.
Yeah. We are back. Social Music Movement Podcast. It's your boy Tbezy.
And I'm CEO Boss Biggs, and we are back. What up, man?
Fellas.
Man, we sitting here just,
vibing,
chilling,
getting medicated.
I'm a little upset with cuz across the street, man. He charged every penny for these joints. He charged me $1.25 for these joints, and these joints was a boot, right?
For the blunt bills?
Yeah, dog.
Yo, it's even getting bad when the Fonzos is getting fucked up. Like, they really getting...
Usually I got my own shit, bro.
The Fonzo leaf is getting fucked up.
Yo, it can't say 99 cents on the pack and they overcharge you. Technically, that's illegal, my man.
Hey, you know what? Inflation is that fucked up where they got to start shimming on the product to make the shit fucking cheaper.
Niggas be out of pocket.
Yo, I think I heard on a joint where they took toilet paper, right, and they made the rolls. It was like 150 sheets, and now it's like 110. No, it's 120, and they charging the same fucking price.
Shit is crazy.
Real shit. Everybody's scamming
gas. That's how it is with gas. You go to some
less.
You go to some neighborhoods.
Everybody's making shit less, but charging you fucking more.
Absolutely.
Like you gotta wipe your ass soon.
Even if you charge me the same, it's still a loss.
Nah, you motherfuckers is going up on shit, man. It's like gas is a motherfucker.
I'm about to say, look at gas.
You know what? It's fucked up when you got to make a decision in the morning whether you want some pussy or some gas. Real shit. Like, look, it don't even matter whether you're going to pay for the pussy or whether you're going to get it for free, though. Like, it's gas. It's going to cost you some gas to get to the pussy. Like, and you know she ain't coming the fuck over there without gas if she got a car. And then you go to pay for the lift. So it's like these are decisions that we got to make. And people are making the same decision whether you want to eat or whether you're going to go drive your fucking car. Like, it's fucking hard out here. Gas is $5 fucking. Gas is a nickel bag of weed.
Some joints is $4.99. Some joints is $5.25.
You can buy a Nick of gas now. Fuck out of here. Like, real shit.
A nigga gas ain't gonna do.
Yo, y'all heard about some young boys got booked. They stole some gas.
Yo, they was
selling it for the
next gas. I would have been fucking buying the gas. They was fucking selling.
Young boys, they stole a whole bunch of gas.
I'm not condoning it.
I think they said they stole like $14,000 worth of gas.
All good moves. I wish these motherfuckers stole $1 million worth of fucking gas.
I hope they put the money up.
If anybody got a gas card selling any fucking gas, I don't condone it. But listen, how the fuck it mean?
Listen, man. At C8 me please. Anybody with a gas plug?
Listen, since everything went up, it should go up for the people that's driving every day, like the taxi drivers, the DoorDash people, the people that deliver your food, the people that deliver your packages. None of them prices went up. They all the fucking same.
Right.
And by the time you go and make say you make $100, nigga, you ain't made but 40 because you put 60 back in the tank.
Right.
You know what
I
I
mean?
So
I don't know. See, some people gonna put 60. I'm just gonna put a dub in there.
Nah, fuck that. I can't ride on.
I can't put a dub in mine, man.
I put a dub in the
No, a dub would give me a minute, man. A dub is farting in my shit right now, like real shit.
Suck his teeth.
Yeah, like what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? We ain't have a tank yet, nigga. Yo, my car has to be on half a tank or more. Period.
I'm always over a half a tank.
Emergency. I gotta have a half a tank.
Throw that dub in there, give the extra push.
And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't filled my motherfucking car up in a minute. Like, bitch, I look for the cheapest price. Listen.
The closest
I have not looked for the gas prices in fucking years. I look for
gas.
The price.
Driving the extra half a mile to the cheapest.
Gas is cheaper in parts of New York.
I look at the and say you got 3 miles left, bitch, before you run out of gas. I was like, well, fuck that. We're gonna have to get you to 2 miles away, bitch. You can go make it with 1 mile left, motherfucker.
Now let me ask you something. Even with the prices skyrocketing, do you find yourself driving any less?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I drive more. I drive fucking more.
I feel like I'm driving more.
Bro, I'm actually working, man. I haven't worked a job in motherfucker over 25 motherfucking years. I'm talking about clocking the clock. I'm fucking delivering whatever the fuck they paying. I'm like the motherfucker, fuck that. I'm up 24 hours a day. Call me if you need, if y'all got a job, y'all need bigs and legit.
Right.
I don't do no fucking shit that ain't paying me. Ain't gonna get me locked the fuck up. I need some legitimate motherfucking work. My daughter's going to Disney World along with me and my son, and they need that motherfucking paper.
They need that bread.
I used to be able to, we was just talking about it. I was comfortable just going on vacation and coming home and bills paid.
Right.
But shit, if I go on vacation and don't fucking have no extra money to take care of them bills.
On the comeback.
When I come back, all my shit gonna be the fuck off.
Pissed off at everybody.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, what's wrong with you?
I had to make a decision. And not only me, but it's more people in the United States that had to make that same decision. People that wasn't working went back to work.
Right.
Because they had to. You know what I'm saying? In order to make it, you can't fake it no more.
No,
you really got to get out here and pay your shit, or they're going to take your shit and cut it the fuck off.
Unless you one of them
scammers,
be in the
dark,
they don't
motherfucker.
play no games.
Them
Don't be a day late,
running it up right now, though, man.
I owed $129. They said we come and cut all your shit off, nigga. That's what they mama said. The way that they said it to me on the phone is about we come to cut all your shit off, nigga.
That ain't what they said, but that's what I heard.
Man, and my phone bill short $40. They cut that bitch off. I had to make a decision whether to keep one on or one off. One said $350, the other one said $2 something, and I said, "Damn, my taxes are still due. That's $5,000. What the fuck? One of these bitches got to go." Right. What's beneficial to me is got to stay. You got to make decisions in your life what's going to work for you. Because you can have a lot of shit that you paying for that you really don't need.
You don't necessarily utilize. Exactly. You just wasting your fucking money.
You wasting your money by doing shit that you don't even have to fucking do when you could just fall back and utilize what you need and just take care from there. But me, being in a business that sometimes you don't have that luxury time, and then things spring up on you, and people don't understand, like you're a homeowner, right? And your water heater blow. You can't call nobody to say
you the landlord, nigga.
You the landlord.
Right.
So unexpectedly, that money that you got to go pay for that water heater and to have it put in, got to be there.
Absolutely.
You can't call on the landlord because you the landlord. You know what I'm saying? And that's with life. You can't call on people to do your shit that you need to have done. You got to do it your fucking self.
Right.
And people get angry at you because you get in a position where you can call the shots because you paid the bill. You say it costs to be the boss.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
So when you the boss and you paying the fucking bill, you say and do what the fuck you got to do to maintain that status.
That part.
And people don't understand when you doing what you got to do, you do it because you trying to make sure that you can provide for them and keep shit open for them. Not necessarily you doing it for yourself and your family too, but if you got a job and you dedicated to your work or whatever you do, you're doing that to make things happen in life for a lot of fucking people. And people really don't appreciate that, like real shit.
Right.
Now, who in here don't got the Glockaware app? Because if you ain't got the Glockaware app, you need to go get it right now because we do the Glockaware app checks around here. I like doing that shit. I be out there, yo, you got that Glockaware app? Because I know if you ain't got it, you ain't see me on the motherfucking Social Music Movement podcast or any of the other shows that come on here. Right. So if you ain't got this shit, then you don't even fuck with me on Facebook or Instagram or nothing either. That's real shit. Like, sometimes you got to just say what you need to say to people because a lot of fake motherfuckers will hang around you if you don't tell them they fake.
Right, dog. Stop following me.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. You wasn't following me anyway. I want to know why the fuck you was following me anyway. Like, you don't give a fuck about my situation because I would be rich right now if you shared my shit.
That's it.
Like, real shit. If I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. Like, I might get a good run where maybe 100 of them might like my shit. But it's like maybe 2,000 of them might be dead because I never heard shit.
I don't know these
motherfuckers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got all these motherfucking friends on Instagram and Facebook, followers and shit, then you got the people that be like just getting on TikTok, and this is the one for me. Man, I got 50,000 likes on TikTok. Well, nigga, what the fuck did you do with them 50,000 followers and likes? Did you start maintaining a way to keep those people onto your other shit?
Right. You gotta help them out, Biggs.
Man, I do it every day, but it don't. It bites me back in the ass when I help a motherfucker.
Shit.
I really made it a point. I really decided to work for me. I can't work for nobody else unless, like, the level that I reached and where I'm at and the things that I'm doing right now, I can't work for nobody unless I get a check. So unless you got a check for me, or we can't even have a conversation about studio time, we can't events or nothing unless you got $50 an hour to come pay me for a consultation. And that's real. I'm taking my business serious. And all that friend shit is out the door. And it should always been out the door because business is business at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. And people need to understand that. You work so hard all your life for something, then once you finally get it, then you have a lot of people that was there with you. Yeah, you bring them along, but you got the people that was there that wasn't there doing shit. They're the ones you got to. They're the ones you got to keep on separating until you get to the right ones. And the right ones you gonna know because they're gonna always be there. They'll never leave, and they're gonna be there building and building and building and building with you, no matter what, because they understand what you got to go through to keep that situation there for them. And that's that part right there. Fuck what everybody else going through sometime. They got to understand what that, like what Toucan got to go through every day to keep the fucking building and lights and shit on down here. What you got to go through to feed your fucking family and shit every day. You know what I mean? What you got to go through to pay your car payment.
Your average person don't give a shit about that.
They don't give a fuck.
A motherfucker don't care.
It's about me.
I got 5,000 a month in bills.
It's about me and how I feel today and every day. I'm having a problem. Yeah, I feel that, but I got feelings and I got situations too.
Right.
And you do too. And they do too. You know what I'm saying? When you building with people, like, you got to build together.
Get your team,
when you
man.
say a team ain't always a team until that team gets to be understanding what a team is. You can have a team, but the best team is the one that's the dream team. When you don't got to tell them shit.
Everybody know they wrong.
They know they
Everybody
fucking
know what
wrong.
they responsible for.
Toll free calling me for a bill. Fuck y'all. Like, I'm busy right now. Like, real shit. A team know their fucking part, know their role, and you don't got to tell them shit. Because they already know this what needs to be done so that this can get done so the next person can do what they need to have done so we all working together as a team. Like, I pass the ball to you, you pass the ball to me, we got an assist going on, next thing you know, we got an alley-oop is the dunk.
Right.
But we got one person just shooting the ball all the fucking time, three-point land, three-point land, three-point land, three-point, scoring. That's it. Like, he's the all-star of the fucking team. So since he scoring and he ain't missed, then whatever the fuck he say, give me the ball,
you give
him the fucking ball and shut the fuck up.
That's it, because I'm going to get us these buckets.
I mean, I ain't saying it in a I'm just saying, like, this is just regular conversation.
That's how you,
because like I said,
you in rhythm, you in rhythm.
When you in the living in life, people were like, I hear a lot of shit, you talking, no. It's just not about nobody. This is about everybody and everything. This is normal life with people and dealing with the regular situations of every day. Like, people will really feel like they entitled to shit and they not.
That entitlement is a motherfucker, man.
Entitlement is real deep. Like,
entitlement is
I've been there.
Man.
I've been there. I remember I was raised up with my whole household. When my mom had a house and she raised it, I thought I was entitled to live in that bitch. I thought I was entitled to go in that motherfucking refrigerator and eat what the fuck I wanted when I wanted to.
As a child,
I was. But I was a man. I was 18, motherfucker. Like, yeah, mom said, look, you gotta ask me to go in the refrigerator. I'm looking at her like, what?
Fuck you mean?
What the fuck is you talking about?
My whole goddamn life.
Yeah, you want your rabbit ass mind. I stood up on top of the table. I said, this is my motherfucking house. She called the police and then New York. I said, shit.
The rest is history.
That's right.
Lesson learned.
That's right. I learned something that day. My mom will get you locked the fuck up in her house or beat you the fuck up. Like, I was a big nigga, so she wasn't beating me down, so she had to do what she had to do. Love my mom, you know what I'm saying? But entitlement's a motherfucker. You only entitled to whatever the fuck you work for.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? You can come in there working for yourself, then that's what you're entitled to. But you come in there working as a team, then you're entitled to the team plays. You know what I mean? That means you get the ball passed to you. You feel what I'm saying? But with that part, man, like, that's just life as it is, man. We all working towards something positive. And like when energies clash and people personalities clash and people don't really, they understand how they feel today, but they don't really understand how the other person is feeling today. When that other person really understands how they feel, but he really can't show or she can't show that sympathy that they need to show because they still have to deal with their situations and continue to do what I give a shout out to all the bosses, man. Like, now I'm not saying that just because I'm a boss, but give a shout out to all the bosses because they really go through a lot of shit that people don't even see. They only hear it and they don't really understand what we go through every motherfucking day, especially the ones that's been in business for long terms and long, like been in like Glockaway, he's been down here for what, a long fucking time, way longer than a lot of these rappers is rapping right now.
If you been a boss long enough, then you're a bill collector too.
Exactly. So when you're collecting bills and you're doing whatever the fuck you need to do to take care of your family, I salute you. And I'm gonna give a salute out to all the good fathers that didn't get shit. Like me, I didn't get shit, and I'm a great father, not just a good father.
He's just not feeling that shit. He like, y'all
I'm
just kids,
I'm lying. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm lying. You know what I got? I got to see all my grandkids, and I got to see my children play together.
That's a blessing.
But dig this part. My grandkids and my children, my younger children, are about the same age. So when we were all together, my oldest granddaughter will not recognize my daughter as her aunt. So when she says that she's her aunt, she said, no, she's a child. She will not say Aunt Destiny. And I'm like, no, she don't want you to call her Aunt Destiny, but she's your aunt. And then my daughter did not know that my daughters were her sisters. Well, she knew, but she acted like she didn't know. So it's like when you go older and you have a younger set of children, it's kind of weird because now my children are uncles and aunts at birth.
Right.
So any child is born from
they
automatically are being uncle and aunt.
I couldn't imagine being in that situation. I got an uncle that's maybe a year older than me, and I still feel like that's weird. You know what I mean? My mom was having kids the same time her father was. So it's like,
it's weird. But to see them all together and to take pictures and see them all playing together and having conversation and knowing who their family is and knowing that they're going to have a great relationship. When, God forbid, whenever I leave this world, I know that my family is good and that they know each other and that they love one another, you know what I mean? And that right there was my Father's Day gift to see them. And then I went over there and spent the whole day with my daughter. So just being both of my daughters who, you know what I mean? We don't spend as much time as we need to because, you know, that we all working. We're doing things that we need to do. I've been doing the business, but sometimes we got to put that to the side and enjoy our life with our family.
I feel like that's a better gift than any money to buy, man.
Gift I got. I mean? Yeah, being with my family.
Granted, you wanted something physical, something nice, but
I'm a family man. I'm a family man anyway. So for me to have my children, like I haven't had them in like 3 weeks, so to have more Father's Day was a good thing anyway. So I didn't mind having my children. I might have talked shit about why she ain't get them. No,
of course.
I still would have got them. Whether she said I would get them anyway.
Right.
I still would have got the kids on Father's Day. So back to the greatest mom over there. We got a queen mom. She in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk some more about being a strong mother in Philadelphia, because you got to be strong in Philadelphia, because if you're not strong in Philadelphia as a strong parent, the streets will be the parents, and we're trying to stop that. So we got to take control at home. So let's talk about those situations and what we can do as parents to keep our children from out of the system.
I mean, the way I see it is when a lot of females and a lot of mothers say, you know, the dad ain't here, the dad don't do this, the dad don't do that. That shouldn't stop your show. I feel like the dad doing their part is a bonus. That's how I look at it.
But I look at it too like, well, what are you doing? Because if you're home sitting on your ass, then you ain't doing shit.
That's just, so that's how I view my kids' fathers. That's how I view them. Like, I'm not saying that they're like obsolete, but they're a bonus. So whatever you do is just adding.
All right, well, let me ask you this. Is it cool for him to be home watching the kids and not doing nothing, not even looking for a job while you working?
No, I don't feel like it's cool.
And did you buy him PlayStation 5s and sneakers and all that?
See, that's what I'm not going to do.
Thank you.
So, but
if you was about that life, because I've been saying, let me sign something.
But I do believe in uplifting your dude, and your baby father.
Yeah, but he got to be worthy to be uplifted, because you got a lot of them out here uplifting bums, like real shit.
At that part.
Like real shit.
So I'm saying that to say, if you see your dude is trying, but he's just falling short of getting to where he needs to be.
Now, how long is this process? How long is trying process?
Well, you gotta give him an expiration date now. It ain't gonna be forever. You gotta give him a 30
So you say 6 months? You say 30
days, 90
days is good. 30 days, nigga.
You gotta put a limit on it, because my thing is, people gonna only do what you allow.
I do it just like my parents did me. Once I turned 18, I had a certain amount of time to get my ass together and get the fuck out. So that was like 30 days.
All right, so let me use my son for example. So my son 18, he just finished school, right? I'm not kicking him. I want him to find out what he want to do.
Yeah, I kick him.
I want him to find out what he want to do first. So I'm not going. That's just like, you know. All right, you push the bird out the tree, you see if they can fly. You understand what I'm saying? So he did his little segment of trying to do. All right, so he had a shorty. Let me tell you this. He had a shorty, right? She was 18 too, but she was out of school. She was a little bit ahead of him. She had a kid already and everything, right? So she talking to him. I don't shun my son. You do what you do. I'm gonna support you regardless. You're my son. So you know they had their little thing, whatever. So she had her own little crib. She was living in.
He thought he was a big boy.
Was right. So they wanted to play house. He going over there.
I know about that.
He going over there here and there, whatever. So. Then he like, you know, she trying, you know, tell him like, you know, you should stop working this job, do this job. Like, you never want to be solely.
She's directing.
Never.
She was a director.
Never.
Right. So what happened?
Hold up. Lose that mic right there. That one going out.
You can take it out.
So what happened was he so she like he moved in, he called himself moving in, like he came got his clothes and shit, moved in with her or whatever, right?
Right.
So me and him had a little heart-to-heart talk. I told him, listen, whatever you want to do. I said, I don't think you're ready for this level right now, because you still trying to finish school. You still trying to get where you trying to get at. So he like, Mom, I got it. You know, I said, all right, rock out. I'm here if you need me. So he came back home. It's like a week, 2 past. He came back home. He said, Mom, man, I'm ready to come back home. You know, I need to focus on school, finish school, whatever.
Oh, he ready to get his shit together now.
So
once he tasted what life
he
is about.
bring it to her. But he bring it to her, like, I don't know what he said, because they had their little side conversation. I don't know what he said. But he brought it to her, like, as if, this is how he explained it to me. He brought it to her, like, all right, I'm going back home. I'm going to finish school, whatever. But that doesn't mean we're breaking up.
Shit.
Right? So, wait. They was at my house when he had to talk with her. So, he like, Mom, I'm about to go. They got him the lift. He like, I'm about to go get my clothes or whatever. And I'm going to be back home. At this time, my car was down. It was in the shop getting new gas tank and drive shaft or whatever. So I ain't had my joint for like a month. So he goes to the inner lift. They go to go get his clothes. So he called me like, Mom, can you call the lift or whatever? I got my clothes, whatever. I'm ready. I hear her in the background like, what you doing? You ain't leaving. Now it's about to get domestic real fast, right? So I'm in the background like, keep me on the phone. So he like, all right, Mom. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to order the lift. I'm gonna call you back. So I ordered the lift. I call him back. He like, Mom, where the lift at? She pulling my clothes now. And mind you, they off 13th and Erie.
Oh man.
So he like, Mom, she pulling my clothes. Da, 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 da. I'm like, Jay. So now I'm getting, as a mom, I'm like, bro, like, now I need to get to you. Like, cause she drawing, like, she know I ain't even having it. I call my team, like, yo, somebody gotta come get me, take me to my son, da 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 da. So now I'm mad because that fast, it could have been, if the cops would have pulled up, she could have said you did something to her. Now that fast, you got a record. Just that fast. So it got so bad, so she was hitting on the window of the lift, and then the lift come. He like, Mom, the lift about to leave because they scared. You know, she hitting the shit about to break their window, so the lift wound up leaving them.
She's toxic.
Right? So I said, so my team pulled me up to her, whatever. So I hop out. She's scared, and she like, so Jason like, Mom, don't do nothing to her. I'm like, well, get your shit and get in the car. Like, we ain't even about to do this, right? This is what I was trying to get you to avoid, but I wanted you to see for yourself how fast shit can get domestic. It ain't all peaches and cream. I wanted to play house real quick, and it ain't that. So we got him in the car, whatever. We got back home. She like, why you gotta leave? So he like, Mom, man, I don't need that, man. Like I said, but that fast, that's what you thought you was ready for.
Right.
That's
but
what you thought you was
ready.
ready for.
He almost got caught in some shit.
What they say, he wasn't ready.
So again, that goes back to me saying, I can't teach you how to be a man, but I can teach you to be the best man.
Sometimes they gotta go out there.
Some of the best lessons you gonna learn on their own.
Listen,
and I had to let him go out there to do that and find it out that way.
My son said to me in the letter, he said, Dad, after all what you taught me and told me, I had to go and experience myself.
That's it.
And I couldn't understand
That's it.
Yeah, I really couldn't understand that.
That's it, and that's all.
But I looked at it as when I did it, right?
And
they told me the same shit, and I really understood it then.
Yeah, and you don't understand it until you go through it yourself with your kids. You don't understand it at all.
But you got to be honest. Like, when my son told me that, and I said, damn, I don't understand why he had to go through that. I really had to look at, well, why did I have to go through shit that people told me?
But one thing I tell my son, and I remind him all the time, and now he goes by it. I told him we grew up together. I had my son at 16. When I say I had him at 16, I literally had him. I went and put myself in a group. I was in a mother-baby group home, got my GED, got my Thursday certificate, all while taking care of him in a mother-baby group home. Surpassed it. Now I got certification, CNA certification, my bartending certification. You understand what I'm saying? Computer training certification. I can go do whatever job. I can put an app in for whatever job I want from different fields or whatever. But the biggest application I did was my LLC last year for my own business. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to show them, not just tell them. You got to show them.
I was just about to say, with all that shit that you doing, I was just about to lead to you. Do your own shit.
It all leaded up to that. And I told him, like, listen. And he see me out with the cartoons. He's like, man, y'all lit in the cartoons or whatever. And I even told him, the car community, let's speak on the car community. The car community is what you make it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The car community, you have, and people put a stigma on the car community because they see it's a lot of us. You see us come out, some people burning out, do burnouts or whatever. Some people frown upon that, but the car community, but it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Right. But the car community, we give back. Nobody don't talk about when we do toy drives and stuff for the kids.
Nobody talk about anything that anybody do good.
My team went down Kensington. We went and bought some Caesar's pieces, bunch of boxes of Caesar's pieces. Went down Kensington, the hardest of the hardest.
I think I remember when y'all was doing when y'all did the car show with Mama Jones.
When we had the ride out for Mama Jones, the book signing or whatever.
With the book signing.
Absolutely. We did that, so we do give back. We did the what's that? The Stop the Violence ride out. We did the Stop the Violence ride out. That was a good joint. We shut down Broad Street, but we even had police escort, and we started from Broad and Glenwood, went through City Hall, went through South Philly, went through Southwest, West Philly, and back up top with signs out saying "Stop the Violence." We not just out here just blowing smoke. Doing burnouts and shit. We out here, the lifestyle cannot just be about that. It's
gotta be about something. You gotta stand for something where you live at. You know what I'm saying? So we got Pooh G's about to come in with some more music. We'll
about to get into the music part of the social music movement podcast.
DJ Pooh G's.
Oh yeah. All round on the beat.
The Fleet DJs, they steady.
Rappers dissing me, they don't want nothing. Police keep on pulling me over, they don't want nothing. 30 hanging out, that thing sound like a drum coming. My baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing. I don't care nothing about what you selling, I don't want nothing. All these niggas say they want smoke, they don't want nothing. I don't care nothing about what you selling, I don't want nothing. All these niggas say they want smoke, they don't want nothing. Can't stop, won't stop, we be gunning. Your baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, pop out the burner, hot toe. Pepsi don't sell, Baco, carry it well, pot roast. Hold up, baby. Competition is not close. He see the mask, woo, got ghosts. Christian Dior. I'm at your shorty door. If the bed is on the floor, cheers a whore for sure. Bullets jumping out the clip. I had to order more. I put 2 and 2 together. This is a 44. Whoa, baby, I grind. She get it in, but I pulled out. The baby not mine. Better hate now, homie. No, wait till I'm signed. I do not see none of these rappers. Maybe I'm blind. Woo. Maybe she baby a thought I'ma holler. Mickey D's, 2 apple pies for $1. Bullets flying out the chopper, bullets flying out the glizzy. Flowing flyer cause I'm litty, still the hottest in the city. Rappers dissing me, they don't want nothing. Police keep on pulling me over, they don't want nothing. 30 hanging out, that thing sound like a drum coming. My baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing. I don't care nothing about what you selling, I don't want nothing. All these niggas say they want smoke, they don't want nothing. Can't stop, won't stop, we be gunning. Your baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing. Southside, baby, I get love through my whole block. Hey, in the kitchen, shout out to that stove top. Cuff who? Nah, shorty, I never been no cop. Black chick, but she fell in love with this gold watch. Walk around with these rocks, I don't even rock no jewelry. Bitches like, damn, you hot. Rapping ass niggas too cool for me. Booth outlined in chalk, like the booth up like Times Square. Niggas just going to talk. They say a lot more when you're not there. Cooking up, woo, all these recipes to flip. Say yeah, life is like a movie, but we never see no clip. Long hair, thick beard, but trust me, he no crip. I just popped up out the blue, woo, rest in peace to Nip. Hey, rappers dissing me, they don't want nothing. Police keep on pulling me over, they don't want nothing. 30 hanging out, that thing sound like a drum coming. My baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing. I don't care nothing about what you selling, I don't want nothing. All these niggas say they want smoke, they don't want nothing. Can't stop, won't stop, we be gunning. Your baby mom keep calling me, she don't want nothing.
Yeah. We are back.
Back again.
Social Music Movement Podcast.
That part.
We got a lot of motherfuckers in here. I'm not about to keep going all around the room. What's up?
Hot when a lot of niggas in here.
What's good, y'all? Sister Taleah Tbezy, President of City Dreams, coach, and also chair of the Social Music Movement. And I'm back. And my guy to my right, what it is?
CAB, please. Wolfpack Auto Club. How everybody doing? You already know. You know what I'm saying?
Your gifts.
I just came up here to, bless the studio, hang out, everything, talk about what we got going on, especially this Sunday. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got going on.
It's going to be a movie.
Need to be at the cookout. I'm talking every club in the city. There's no reason for you not to be there. All love. I know the Wolfpack going to be there. Every one of us going to be there.
Track off definitely.
We in there. So there's no reason. Everybody else should be there, man.
I mean,
I know I'll be there. I'm coming in.
Ain't no mic slide. No, ain't no mic slide.
Mic slide. Look. Chef don't want no work. Chef don't want no work. No, this is all or nothing. We here to celebrate. You know what I mean? City Dreams, we've come a long way. We've come a long way using our voices, our platforms, and now we have arrived. And now it's time to keep our, you know what I mean? That's why right now, I was over there handling business for the team. I know everybody got an email.
I'm driving all the way back from Maryland, bro.
You know what I mean? But it's time for us to really put that work in. We out here using our voices and making change for real. You know what I mean? And we're a whole different generation. That's what we're about to show. We're about to show and prove. You know what I mean? And we gotta start saving our families, saving our sons, saving our mothers that are raising our sons and our daughters. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get in between them before the strip club. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just a little bit.
Don't leave the men out here. Don't leave the men out. We gotta take care of our men. We gotta get the men together too. Because you gotta have the kings there to be able to lead.
And the kings is the leaders. Like the king leads the community, leads the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? And what you call it?
What?
The people follow the kings. So at the end of the day,
it's leadership. It's leadership.
Y'all are front line for leadership. So we need more of the men to step up. Cause this is what we're out here doing for the teen boys and the teen girls. You know, we only can do so much as females, but the men is only going to listen to us so much as females. So that's when we need the men to step up, so these young men can listen to y'all and y'all can guide them the right way where they need to be guided. Take some of this pressure. Take some of this pressure off us mothers that's trying to do the mother and the father part. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That part.
No doubt.
Everybody got the munchies.
That's why I learned how to cook.
Come out Saturday. Every man should be able to cook themselves. Bless your mother and whoever raised you. You know, the thing is, these kids out here, nobody raised them. And a cycle after cycle, these kids just don't know no better. Absolutely. They just don't, and it's not even their fault, because as soon as they, you know what I mean, run up on me, it's all hugs. It's all love. Right. So, you know, and you know what I mean, what you got for me? You know what I mean?
So I'm scared. We need more yous out here, man.
No, I need more of y'all.
We out here.
Hey, I mean, Biggs, Beezy, we tired. Biggs, Beezy, they been holding me down. They tired over there. Look. I burnt them out. They been holding me down for years.
I know how to cook.
I got it now.
That's why they right here with me.
I know how to cook.
Around National.
I know how to cook, but I DoorDash better.
He's like a DoorDash like a motherfucker.
Shout out.
No, not with all them taxes and fees.
I'm not paying that. You know, I'm making my homemade gravy anyways. I'm making my homemade gravy anyways. I don't want that trash. Let me go pick it up.
All right. Whoever be getting DoorDash, let me stop. I can get paid.
I might go pick it up, but I ain't spending all that. Oh man, I might go pick it up. Saturday. What? Yes, no, this Sunday. Actually, no, Friday. Hold on. Let's rewind this. Hold up. Hold on, Biggs, where we at with it? Let's rewind this for Friday first. What's going on Friday night with Wayne?
Friday, we had 16 North 9th Street in Darby at the Wham Elite Artist Showcase.
That part.
And we got my sister.
You already know it's going to be all gang up in that bitch.
Pull up. Hosting it along with Tbezy is going down. We also got some Wham Awards.
Yes, got Muff Murder, Straight Bars, Muffs, all the Murder. I ain't got no pics, Muff.
All right, listen.
Yo, Straight Bars.
It's definitely going down.
I ain't ready for Muff. When I say shout to Straight Bars, yo, when I say she been out there block by block, she been on every Straight Bars. She been out there. Everything been out there. You know what I mean?
Bars is a 5-time Wham Award winner.
She's there.
5-time Wham Award winner.
No, Philly Hip Hop Award, everything I put in front of. You don't understand. She been doing this.
And she earned those awards. They wasn't given to her.
Yeah. No, she earned them.
The ones that she got, she got one that was given to her. But the other 4, she worked for those awards. She worked. She won in all those championships. She won.
Yep.
She ain't get that easy.
Smoking shit.
But it was also due to her because she be out here putting work.
Bars definitely be out here tearing shit up. So I just wanted to put that out there. Bars didn't get that shit easy. She worked for them. And I got all the video to prove it. Fuck that.
Yes, I'm loving how you out here. Yes. So what's going on popping on Sunday? Hold on. First of all, our director of City of Dreams, our woman empowerment. When I say she been with us, first lady, yes, first lady. But yes, gang. But gang. But no, but seriously, you know what I mean? She ever since, you know, she came on board, all the different adventures we were doing for the women, picking up, you know, the different hookers down 52nd and Waterloo, all different types of stuff. Whoa. Kicking in doors. She's always like that. That's why she's a director, and she gained it.
That's right.
She gained it. She gained it.
Out here in these
That's
streets.
why she's a new director of women empowerment. So salute to you, Queen. So we're making so many announcements on Sunday. On Sunday, we're making so many thousands.
It's only going to go up from here. It's only going to get better. Like, I sit back and I contemplate on how could I be a better woman? How can I pass this on to being better women in our city? Because I'm telling you, like, for real, people don't believe this. Men feed off of us.
Yeah.
Men really feed off of us and the energy we bring.
What would they do without us?
They feed the negative and the positive.
Like, absolutely, both ways. And I feel like at the end of the day, men only gonna move how they see the women moving in a certain aspect. Yeah. And we gotta pick up the ball as women. Like, it's more to it than just glamour and getting clout, you know, and being internet sensations or whatever. We gotta go behind the scenes of the internet, put the phone down. Let's nix the internet and stuff for a minute.
Sit at the table and talk to the kids.
Sit down.
You know what I mean? Really interact and see what's going on.
What's really needed and what's really needed out here. That other stuff is shallow.
Yeah. Here's what we need to do. We need to set that jealousy aside, and we need to support one another. Us queens out here are not supporting one another. They're sitting in the background hating.
A lot of
when we can be great together.
The likes and the followers.
Why you think that is? Why you think it's so much shit in the background? Like, why do you think
because it's jealousy and hate. Yeah. And it's heartless.
It's
you gotta.
I feel like it's a major. It's a major competition.
Like, what we doing is such a bigger picture here.
Because it's a major competition on who's the most lit, who's the most. Whose body is the craziest.
If you hating like that, then get creative and make a television show out of it.
Right, not
Sell
just
it.
that.
Let's make money.
Let's take all that energy and come together as sisters. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Not as enemies, not as people hating on each other. Let's come together and brainstorm. All that energy you're putting into what the next chick doing, how many views she got, what nigga liked it, her view or her picture. Let's put that energy into because I feel like the lit person is when you out here making shit happen. And I ain't mean making shit happen like doing what you do with hosting at the clubs on Fridays. That's not making nothing happen. Make stuff happen in the community because once them clubs shut down at 2:00, you wake up the next day. Then that's when the real world, you know, you waking up Sunday, Monday, you waking up, you back to reality. Those clubs is just a facade. The clubs is just a facade between the hours of It's reality, but it's a facade between 11 and 12. I mean 11 and 2, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning at the after hour. The after hours. That's all you see. All that going on Instagram or whatever. But after them doors close and the sun come up and you gotta do regular everyday shit, what are y'all contributing to that? Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And going back to them likes, it ain't all about them likes. Because like, you got 14,000.
Do anybody know that?
It ain't about that.
And I learned this being hands-on at my son's school. Do anybody know that they had the most kids this year that did not graduate because of that online shit? You understand what I'm saying? That fell short.
That's by design. Hold on, I need that mic.
That's crazy.
First of all, I'm sorry, I had to stop.
It's all right,
real quick, but that's by design.
I was about to say, close this out.
You know I mean? I know that voice.
As chair and co-chair of social media movement. That's not the point. Everything they're doing with the school districts and in the poverty-stricken areas, we don't vote, and that's why they get to do what they do. We don't vote. They don't give a fuck. Our voices don't matter. Like, when are we gonna wake up and realize that? Right. You know, I done sat under from House Representatives to Commissioner Office from here to there. They don't give a fuck unless you make them. Right. Period. We're all in numbers. That's why we lobby, and that's why we lobby for bills. You know, everything that we're doing, Councilman David O. It's so many things like people don't know you could co-sponsor a bill. People don't know that shit. But know your rights. It only happens because you allow it to happen. Absolutely. And in the black and brown communities, we allow it to happen. Point blank. Yep.
And at the end of the day, like, people don't even know, like, the stuff that they're doing in the backgrounds. Like, Alany was a charter high school this year. Next year, it's going to be back to a public school. So y'all did that for what?
For what?
Y'all made it a charter school for a brief moment for what? And then the years that we needed it the most, y'all was all virtual. It made y'all job easy. So now it's the easiest way to go is to go back to public school. Yeah. Instead of trying to keep the curriculums y'all have. Like, in charter schools and mastery schools, their curriculums are a little bit above public schools. That was the reason why they made them the schools they is. So y'all did all these petitions or all this voting to make all these public schools, mastery and charter schools, and more than 50% of the charter and mastery schools that they made, they're turning them back into public
And I call them.
And they did that only to get certain people in office. They did that only to cover a facade.
It's public schools
They
with a
using
skirt.
our kids like now. They got this summer program going on. If you didn't pass or if you didn't finish school, you can. It's three different programs you could do. You could do the football program or something that count as a credit towards something that you did if you lost, right? If you didn't pass, right? But so the summer school you can either choose to go all July or all August, right? But they only doing it because they're getting paid for them bodies that's coming to that summer school. This ain't cause they care. They ain't want no kids left
about
behind.
the numbers.
Right. They leaving kids behind because of 2 credits. Y'all couldn't get them kids 2 credits up in no other type of way.
They can get them up.
And they didn't want to show them what they need to do.
But y'all want to make sure that they show up to the summer program, not because y'all really care, but because y'all getting paid
money
for
for that. Check for it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely
So they
check.
using our kids for these checks, but they not giving them what they really need. So we gotta give them what they fall short of. Out here, we gotta pick up the ball, and you understand what I'm saying? I want to start getting summer programs going out here. Like, all right, for instance, I'm trying to get into child care for mothers that's working, because I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? I was working 2 jobs, and I went down to the welfare office, and I said, listen, I need CCIS. I don't need nothing else from me. I need CCIS, just care for my son while I'm working. I'm working 2 jobs. They told me I could not get CCIS through them unless I was getting cash from them. So that means
So they want to demote you.
I gotta say fuck these jobs and come get cash from y'all in order for y'all to help me.
Exactly.
Right?
You gotta be less than.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like I gotta get a program going.
And the 2 jobs we already still less than.
Backwards.
So we gotta get a program
That's
going
ass backwards.
for these moms that's out here trying y'all and they getting turned away. I'm telling you, I had to pay $180 a week out my pocket for my son to get childcare.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta make it easier from where they want to drop the ball at and making it seem like they helping us. I said we gotta really be helping us. We really gotta help us.
like that Section 8 where the baby daddies can't come in.
Yeah, but I wonder why.
Women gotta hide their pictures of their husbands when they come through
it's
for the
past
report.
that. It's past that. Where Section 8 ain't even picking up the single dads.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all not even picking up the single dads, and they doing the same.
It's creating single parent
that these
households.
mothers is doing to get in there. They need help.
Right.
Yeah.
So because he a man, he supposed to be able to uphold all that on his back.
Come out Saturday to get them record expunged. Trying to tell y'all.
Listen, come out Saturday to get a lot of resources.
Yes, there's a lot of
to
resources.
network with a lot of good people.
Yes. Swag 100 just came up in the building.
Big up to the Swag 100 podcast just walked up in the building.
Where's that?
Yes, we gonna keep y'all tuned in. Me and Swag on the podcast for y'all cats. Little something to creatively different.
Hey Swag, before we shut down.
Oh man, listen, man. Make sure y'all come out to the cookout. Look, man, I got my backpack on because I just came from beating the streets doing something for the children. You feel me? Make sure y'all come out, man, to the cookout. Support the kids. It's gonna be nothing but love there. We got great community services, resources. Sister Taleah, City of Dreams, CO Biz gonna be in the building.
Wolfpack Auto Club in the building.
Community Club. Everybody, man, they all gonna be there. So if you ain't there, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Swag 100 podcast. I'm out. Make sure y'all go support the #1 internet radio station in the whole wide world, man. Glockaware Radio.
We out.
We've been trying to tell y'all cats that for the longest.
Look, I ain't got time for no corny ass niggas on corny ass shit. I ain't got time for no corny ass date with no corny ass bitch. Y'all chase the money and fuck it up. I chase the money and double up.